With only 6 days left, the question might creep up onto you. Should you buy a Founders Pack? If so, what kind of Founders Pack should you buy? I'm here to crush some numbers and see if there are any Founders Packs that are worth your money and what you can expect to get out of them. So doing some number crunching, we're going to start with a Bronze Pack. For the sake of simplicity, I value these at flat numbers, so 15, even though it's in reality 14.99. Head Start. Now for me, valuing the Head Start is a bit difficult because while there are gameplay advantages and other advantages, it doesn't hold any like innumerable amount of gains that you could get in those 3 days. I think the biggest deals here are name reservation early on and being to select servers earlier than the rest of the population. So I would personally value it at around $5 to not give it a 0-day value because it does hold some benefits to you. I don't think it's a huge deal, especially coming from Lost Ark and having played Lost Ark. I can tell you that the Head Start will no longer to be seen 3 to 4 weeks after the server launch. You will not be able to tell who came from Head Start and who didn't. Founder's exclusive pet. Now, the only exclusive thing about the pet is the looks. I would assume that prices for pets in the West are going to be somewhere along the lines of 7 to 10. So for the sake of averaging here, we're going to do like $8.5 for the pet. The crystalline aura, the premium aura, I think the actual price of the aura in the future is going to bounce around $10 per month. So those 30 days of aura are probably going to be going for around $10 each month. So we're just going to assume that. Founder's title, now this is a purely vanity thing. For me, in terms of actual value, it has 0. It has no gameplay effect. It doesn't give you any extra stats or anything. It's just a pure vanity thing. So in terms of advantages or anything, you don't really get anything. You just get to flaunt, oh, I'm a founder because I have this title. So in overall, you pay $15 for the bronze pack. You get around $23.5 of value. That's like a gain or net plus of $8.5. So going to the silver package, it contains the same thing the bronze one does, but additional things. The first additional entry is or are the 1000 crystals. Now, for the sake of this video, and this is not only my assumption, but a lot of people are going to the same assumption here, that 1000 royal crystals are going to be valued at around $10. So the extra value we're getting here is already $10. The silver supply crate. Now, this is a bit of a debatable topic because the values are different, but a lot of the items in this thing are downright trash, so much so that I would guess a lot of you who are buying Founders Packs will forget that they even got these items out of the Founders Packs to begin with, because they are so meaningless, or you already get so much more in the actual game itself anyway, that you don't really notice or realize what that actually was you got from the Founders Pack. There are, however, a few items that are really good. These HP potions here can only be used, or are the only ones you can actually use, during garden raids and difficult content. So these are quite valuable, and those will later down the line will be bought with gold and not with silver. So having a lot of these is actually pretty beneficial. Now we can't really value them in terms of like how much money, like how much dollars it is, but they definitely do help you in the long run in saving some gold. Same here, those 50 major potions, those 30 elemental HP potions. And the big chest also comes with another healing item chest, which has a variety of things, battle items that are bombs, and those are other consumables. So I do actually think that the silver chest holds around a value of around-ish $5 if you were to translate the gold into crystal exchange. One thing, do not spam those. So do not use those when grinding, do not use those when questing. Only make sure to use those when doing actual difficult. So going over to the gold chest, we're now at a price of $50. Same thing here, head start, blah, blah, blah. But we now have 4,000 crystals. So that would immediately spike the price up by $40, which by far is one of the most advantageous sets, or boxes if you will, simply speaking about the royal crystals here. So this one's pretty huge. Outside of this, you also get a gold supply crate, a founder's exclusive skin, and a character expansion slot. The skins itself are probably going to be priced around $10 to $15, at least that's my guess. So for a skin, I would value this at around 13, since it's also exclusive, and it's also an outfit straight away. The character slot, we don't really know what the price is going to be, but I assume character slots will probably go along the lines of $5 to $8. So for the sake of this video, we're going to assume it's like 6.5 for the expansion slot, which already would shoot us to a pretty high value here of $83, making this by far the most lucrative one if you want to look at the best value package. Now for the gold crate, it starts off similarly to the silver crate, so you have a lot of stuff here that is, in my opinion, quite useless. Same thing goes here, HP potions, stuff like that. And it also contains the same things here. So we can see that these items are actually all the same. So regardless that this says gold supply crate, it actually contains the same stuff than the silver one. So I don't really know if this is a naming thing or if there is some hidden stuff that we don't know. But for the sake of the items that we can see here, these boxes are actually identical, right? You can see that no matter what I open or what I take a look at, all of these are the same. There might be different quantities, but at least they're not visible here. So in my opinion, silver and gold supply crate is actually the same thing. So I'd value it at another $5 again. That would shoot us to a value of $88. So like I said, if you're looking for the best value pack, this is actually gold and not silver, then this is the gold pack that you should be going for. Going for the highest valued pack in terms of money, this is the Platinum Founders Pack for $100. Head start, all the same here as in the previous packages, but 7,000 royal crystals. So we're going to turn this into a 7 here. That would shoot us to around $70 of value. Founders exclusive pet, all this is the same. We also have the Founders exclusive skin and also the character slot expansion. So all these things are also in. Now we have a platinum supply crate, which we'll cover at the end. Founder skin. This is actually a separate skin, and I will show these at the end of the video, like I said. So this is another skin, and I would just value that at the same price as the other one. So let's add another $30 in here. We also have a Founders exclusive mount, which in terms of function is probably going to be the same as any other mount in the game, but I'd value this at something along the lines of $8 to $10, $11. So we're going to put down 9 here. Now, the gold crate is now a platinum crate, and this thing actually has different things in here. So we now have a higher value. As you can see, it's not 30, but it's now 60 feathers. It's 50 silver, 50,000 silver, and there's 5 of those boxes. So this one actually immediately kicks off right the bat with additional items, making this definitely more valuable. The sweet deal comes with a level 50 chest. 300,000 silver. This is definitely a good boon. Daily Una task. This allows you to finish daily quests that you completed once before manually, instantly. So this means 10 daily quests can be completed instantly. We now have 10 of those chests, all of them actually. We also have 150 Awakening Chaos pieces, which just translates into something like 20,000 silver, which again, kind of useless, but I guess I wanted to add it in here. Stronghold activity relief chests. These are items that are going to help you to research and do stuff in your estate. So simply said, we do actually have some more valuable things. So I would say that this crate is valued at around $10 or something. We also have the Platinum Welcome Crate here, which is having an exclusive wallpaper, an exclusive structure, some report gift, and a launch pack. Now, most of these actually hold very little to no value, but for the sake of actually adding it, I'd say the welcome crate comes in at another $2 of value. So for spending $100, we get more or less, from my estimated point of view here, $147 of value. So this is also pretty valuable compared to the gold one, but it comes at a steeper buy-in price, and in terms of ratio, we're still looking at the gold one, which, in my opinion, is going to be the most advantageous one. Lastly, we have the contents itself, or the visuals. This is the Northern Lawmaker, the Cerberus Mount, and the Cat. So these are the cats that you can get. You can select one of those 3. Obviously, if you have more packs, you can essentially select all of them. You can only have one pet active at the same time anyway. Also keep in mind that these are going to be fairly small in comparison to your character. The Northern Lawmakers. Now we have finally previews. This is the warrior archetype, so Paladin, Gunlancer, Berserker. This is Gunslinger. So we now know this is what they're going to look like in-game. These are the Platinum packs. So if you want to get one of those avatars, you have to use the big package. This is Deathblade, Shadowhunter, Deadeye, Artillerist, Hawkeye, Gunslinger, Sorceress, Bard, Striker, War Dancer, Scrapper, Soulfist, Paladin, Berserker, and Gunlancer. Lastly, this is again preview of the Cerberus mount. And this is the structure that you're going to get. So you're going to get a locomotive structure for your estate. And lastly, this is going to be the login screen that you can get. So this concludes the Founders Pack breakdown. Obviously, the best bang for your buck is definitely locked behind the gold chest. Outside of this, if you don't want to spend as much, but you do want to get the head start, Bronze Pack is a very valid choice. The other packets are, like I said, there's a lot of subjective value because fashion is kind of hard to rate. Some people value fashion quite high, other people could care less. I'm like in sort of like in between. I think looking good is somewhat appealing in games like these, but it's not at the end of the world if I wouldn't get any of the skins. Whether this helped you decide or whether this kind of deterred you away from buying or not buying any of these, I do hope this was helpful in one way or another. Outside of this, I also stream sometimes, so feel free to check out any of the social media links in the description below. And I'll see you guys, ladies and gentlemen, in the next stream or in the next video, so do stay safe and take care.